Well, good afternoon, YouTube. This is Major Havoc here, and we're going to do a quick tabletop gun review. First off, let me get the box out of the way. We'll call it an unboxing because I've took it out of the box. This is the Jacob Grey HEX. It'll be the thing we're reviewing today. Putting the box away. So for YouTube, let me first tell you, this gun is my personal gun. It's not for sale. It's just doing we're doing a quick review of features and specifications and my initial impressions. It's not loaded. Nothing in the chamber, no magazine. It's an empty firearm. It's my firearm. I purchased it. I was able to get a deal. I appreciate Jacob Grey. I dealt direct with them, and it was a nice, easy, smooth transaction with them. So it's just a great gun. So let me first tell you that inside the box, it did have the customary bag. Real nice range bag. Came with 2 magazines. These are the Checkmate branded magazines. I believe they're 17 round. I just put 15 in them when they're new. Don't wear my thumbs out. But they do say Checkmate on them. It says 9-38. So we're all accustomed to those. In addition, the pistol came with the iron sight plate attached. A nice set of iron sights. And it did have the included RMR plate and the proper T-nuts and screws to put everything together. So in the installation process, remember, be careful, save the screws and save the sight plate, put those back in the bag. You'll want to use red Loctite when you're affixing the plate to the firearm, and then you'll want to use blue for the optic screws that go from the optic into the plate. That's just by commercial, and you'll want to let that cure up for about 24 hours before you go to the range, especially in this heat out there. The Loctite does not like a lot of heat before it's cured. So that's just my commercial there. Let me get this bag away from here. So let's get back to the star of the show, and this is the Jacob Grey HEX. It is a 4 1/4 Commander. It's a 1911 double stack, 2011 platform pistol. It's basically an all-purpose pistol, a commander length, all-purpose. It's around 31 1/4 ounces with the optic. It's an aluminum frame and aluminum grip. It's that new hex pattern. I had the Jacob Grey TWC that had the little slicker panels, but I never had trouble with them. Then I had the Jacob Grey TWC Black, and now I have this hex, and I am liking this one the most. I've only shot it 300 rounds, but I can normally tell after 1 or 2 mags what I'm thinking about the pistol. So let's go back to the grip first, as I got it right here. This grip is a aluminum grip with this hex pattern on it. It's got kind of a little pinky ledge lip on the bottom. It doesn't have a secondary mag well. It doesn't really need it for something like that. It's not going to print. Magazines funnel in pretty darn nicely. On the back here, you're going to notice that the grip safety is inactive. It is pinned and blended in quite well. The safeties are really good. You can hear the nice audible click. You can feel them very positive on the up, very positive on the down. The trigger is amazing. 5 pull average of only 2 pounds, 8 ounces. That's 2.5 pounds. The slide to frame is impeccable. It has no movement in any way, rocking up and down, left and right, nothing in the rear. In the front, I can force maybe a couple thousandths if I really press. The muzzle is in there tight, it's not moving, and the barrel is locked in the lugs extremely tight. So that contributed to the accuracy when I did some zeroing at the indoor range. But you can see there is no drag. I'm saying, because I'm going to get asked, I know, what is the recoil spring weight? Well, you're not going to air rack this. As a commander, I would just guess this is give or take a pound. This is around 12. It could possibly be 13, but it functioned flawlessly. You need that little heavier spring when they're new so they can just push that round right in. I only got about 300 rounds through it with the heat, between the sight in and then the heat yesterday, but it functioned flawlessly. We did check it with different ammos, 115, 124, 135, and 147. I'll have some video footage, not near as much shooting as I normally do on the channel. I really like to shoot the guns, This part of doing it, sitting here talking to you, is really not where I'm very good at. But I really like shooting them, showing you the gun, different angles, so you can see if there's any muzzle rise, muzzle flip, bam, any recoil whatsoever. So, but this thing is a remarkable piece of improvements from the other two, in my opinion, the TWC and the TWC Black. I really like the tri-top slide. It's got some anti-glare ribbing on there for aesthetics and for function. Love that tri-top. I like the nose cut here. I'm gonna call it like a bullet cut there. I kind of like it. The pick rail, tack rail, what have you. Optic is on there nice and solid, it doesn't move. But you'll notice something. See these slots? Yes, this thing comes from the factory ported. Not only do you get its great grip and that deactivated grip safety, you get a nice tri-top ported, and there's a slot on each side. So what do you have? It's V-ported, but they're not traditional round port holes. They are, I don't know if you can see those in there. I can't see without glasses anyway, but they are slots. So we're gonna call this, V2 slot porting. That's what I'm calling it. I don't know what they call it. I think they just call it ports. So that is kind of a once around on this pistol. So just stay tuned. I'm gonna just cut this section, and we're gonna dub right in a little bit of indoor range footage, just showing that, which that's boring as crap. And then we'll show you a little bit of shooting from yesterday, and then I'll do a more in-depth review when I can run about 500 rounds through it in one day. All right, hey, I appreciate all y'all out there. Hit that like button, hit that share button, and if you haven't already done so, hit subscribe. We'll see you. Enjoy the range footage. Major Havoc, and I'm out. They deserve it just a little better. Doing good. Jacob Grey HEX. Jacob Grey HEX, 135 Freedom. Jacob Grey, ammo testing now again. This is the 147 grain. A little softer, I think. Grey HEX. HEX. Thanks for watching. Hit that like button, share, and subscribe. Have a good one.